Fundamentals of Pedagogy by Lucian Green God Algorithm 2 of 4. 11. I prepared to go to heaven, the store. I did this by endorsing God, the Master. First, I found God, the Master. Second, I liked him. Third, I found him helpful. In this way, I prepared to go to heaven, the store, by endorsing God, the Master. 12. I prepared to name the jazz composition. I did this by identifying the jazz. First, I identified the jazz 7th chord. Second, I identified the jazz instrument. Third, I identified the jazz rhythm. In this way, I prepared to name the jazz composition by identifying the jazz. 13. I prepared to agree with the result. I did this by voting sane. First, I found the politician. Second, I voted in a sane way. Third, I observed him win. In this way, I prepared to agree with the result by voting sane. 14. I prepared to write letters. I did this by finding God, the administrator. First, I looked for him. Second, I found him. Third, I asked, "Is that a woman?" In this way, I prepared to write letters by finding God, the administrator. 15. I prepared to take a 4-hour workweek. I did this by programming God, the Game Master, to help people to be well. First, I provided meditation philosophy class. Second, I provided medicine class, maintaining the community's well-being. Third, I provided pedagogy class. In this way, I prepared to take a 4-hour workweek by programming God, the Game Master, to help people to be well. 16. I prepared to move my piece in response. I did this by requesting the God lizard to move the piece. First, I observed the God lizard. Second, I observed her look at the piece. Third, I asked the God lizard to move the piece. In this way, I prepared to move my piece in response by requesting the God lizard to move the piece. 17. I prepared to buy the drink from the vending machine with the robot. I did this by operating the lizard robot. First, I pressed the controller button. Second, I observed the robot move forward 1 unit. Third, I pressed the button to turn right. In this way, I prepared to buy the drink from the vending machine with the robot by operating the lizard robot. 18. I prepared to record the result. I did this by observing that like repels like, in physics. First, I placed the magnet on the desk. Second, I placed another magnet with its north pole facing the first magnet's north pole. Third, I observed it repel it. In this way, I prepared to record the result by observing that like repels like, in physics. 19. I prepared to see the icons on the screen. I did this by entering my login details. First, I found the wood. Second, I became king. Third, I entered my login details. In this way, I prepared to see the icons on the screen by entering my login details. 20. I prepared to announce it to the Queen. I did this by observing the mother give birth. First, I observed the mother enter the operating theater. Second, I observed the mother give birth. Third, I observed the time which this took. In this way, I prepared to announce it to the Queen by observing the mother give birth.